Once upon a time there was 3 musketeers in a town called Heinborn. Their name were Dawson, Franz, and Yordecki. They were the most popular and strongest musketeers back then. And one day they had a mission to defeat the evil dragon in Heilheim, and then the journey of their legends was started there.
In the morning, the 3 musketeers started their adventure. They headed toward the forest of Lyson. As they got inside the forest, they were surrounded by lots of huge and magnificent trees, and there were also a lot of beautiful plants, but there were no sounds of any animals or living creatures. They were walking for a while, and suddenly they heard a crippling sound around them, and then they stopped their march and started talking to each other quietly.
Hey, do you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. I wonder what it is. Should we check it out?
I don't think that's a good thing to do. Just keep walking, but don't be noisy.
And then they continued their march until noon. After a while, they decided to take a rest under a huge pink-flowered tree inside the forest.
Guys, let's all take a rest under this pink flower tree.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Let's all sleep.
They went to sleep, and not long after a strange sound woke them up.
Franz, Yordecki, these voices make me feel uncomfortable. Let's try to look for where it's coming from.
Let's check it out.
And then went to find the source of the strange sound.
Guys, the sound is getting louder this way!
And then they marched closer and closer to the sound, and they were shocked to find a group little creatures behind the bushes. The little creatures were talking with an otherworldly language to each other, and the 3 musketeers were very confused by it.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. It's some kind of a language that we never heard of.
The small creatures were intimidated by their presence and ran away.
Hey, let's follow them!
They followed the small creatures, and which led them in a quiet and dark cave. When the creatures saw that they were still following them, the creatures started to scream, and suddenly the cave started to crumble down, and the exit was closed by the ruins of the cave, and suddenly the creatures stopped screaming and disappeared in a blink of an eye. The 3 musketeers started panicking.
Hey, what happened?
I don't know. I think we are trapped here.
Welp, we are definitely doomed. But let's calm yourself down first, and try to light up our lamp.
Yeah, you are right. Let's search for the exit door.
The 3 of them were searching for the exit door, and suddenly Franz found some ancient drawing and writings on the walls of that cave.
Hey, I think I found something. Can someone read this?
Let me check. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Do you know something about this, Yordecki?
Wait, this alphabet. I know this alphabet.
Whoa, nice! Do you know what does it mean?
Unfortunately, I only know this because back in my town, my father had a lot of book with this kind of alphabet, but I didn't understand anything. I am sorry, but I can't help.
It's okay.
But suddenly,
Hey, I can help.
Who's there?
Hey, calm down. Please put your weapon aside first. I mean no harm. I'm just offering some help.
All right, but if I see you do something suspicious, just so you know that I won't hesitate to shoot you.
Okay then.
Now show yourself.
and then the figure started walking towards them, and turns it was a woman, but she has some features that a normal human does not have.
What are you, a woman? Are you a human?
Should we shoot?
Yeah, I can chop his head off with my axe right now.
Hey, calm down. I just said that I mean no harm, right? I also can't win against the three of you.
She's right. She can't fight against the three of us. And also she looks harmless. She only wear a cloak, and nothing else.
I think you're right, Dawson.
See? Told you about that.
I still want to cut her head off.
Chill down, Yordecki. We are not that barbaric.
But I'm a barbarian. You have any problem with that?
All right, calm down, you two. Let's hear about her explanation.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. So first of all, let me introduce myself. Ahem. My name is Ilara, and I'm the one who runs this cave. Not really, but I've been inside this cave for a long jig time ago. Before the three of you have born, I could say that I'm here for a very long time. Maybe older than your parents. And in here, I mean no harm, just trying to help you guys. And if all of you can't trust me, you can put some arcane magic to seal me with promise. So in case I can't betray you all. And one more thing, I'm here just to help, and I definitely mean zero harm. Okay.
The three musketeers start to talking to each other on what should they do, and they finally come in with one answer.
All right, we will accept your help, but we're still going to keep an eye on you, in case, just like you said, we will seal you with arcane magic. Franz, do it.
All right, please close your eyes, and I will start to chant the spell.
Yeah, sure.
Fiat tenebrae, lux duxe tenebrae aedificent, omne quod te tenet dandum est tibi, propter adico veni oriens.
And suddenly a magic circle come from below, and a chain come out from it. The chain goes straight through Alara heart, and chain her heart, and after that the circle disappear, and the chain also disappear, and left a mark at Alara left chest, as a sign that the spell has worked.
Whoa, that's cool! Why won't you use that on the battlefield? That would be useful as hell, bro!
You can't use this spell at any time. This spell exhausts the user because of its long chant. And also, the condition that this spell will 99% work is only when the person stays still, and not moving at all. That's why Alara just stand and accept it.
Oh, okay.
So, Alara, how do you feel? People should have feel kinda heavy on their heart, and you will get used to it.
I feel great, and normal like usual here.
Oh, that's nice.
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing.
Okay then.
All right, stop talking. Now tell us, what do we have to do?
So, first of all, to get out of this cave, we must, kinda solve the code. You see, those words on the wall of the cave. We need to find more of them. And because this cave is very huge and very large, how about we separate into groups?
I mean, yeah, sure, of course, but why we need those words? Is it to create some spell that will get us out of this cave?
You will see. For now on, I will go with, Franz. How about you come with me?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I go with you? A woman should go with another woman. I suggest you to go with Jordeki.
I don't...
Sure, I would love to. Ha ha ha. New friends, innit?
Okay, fine.
So it's already set, right? Let's go now.
Dawson and Franz went to the east. Meanwhile, Alara and Jordeki went to the west. Suddenly, at the middle of the journey with Alara and Jordeki suddenly asked,
Alara, what's your race? I think I have heard something about some races that has a long ear, and live quite long, but I forgot.
Why do you want to know so much?
Yeah, I just want to know about it, because maybe it could make our bond become stronger and stronger.
Yeah, but trust me, you barbarians won't understand, and won't get it, even if I told you about my race, where I come from, because all you guys think is only fight, war, and kill. That's all nothing positive.
Hey, don't be rude! Not all barbarians were like that, like me, for example. I just want to know. And if you won't tell me, then it's okay. I won't bother it. Don't need to attack my race like that.
Yeah, just focus on what we're gonna do.
Meanwhile, on the east of the cave.
Do you think they will run out of light?
No, I don't think so. Alara knows how to use light magic.
Wow, she is actually kind of talented, isn't she?
Yeah, she is, and it's kinda suspicious.
Huh? What do you mean, suspicious?
You know that people usually have a heavy feeling in their heart when they're getting sealed by the arcane magic and gonna get paralyzed for a while, but it's different for her. She didn't feel anything. She can do anything normally. And with my vision, I can see her magic input, and it's out of the roof. Make me flabbergasted, to be honest. She is dangerous, but also mysterious.
You know what? That makes sense, but for now, let's just do what she said, and we could get out of this weird, dark cave that literally has zero sign of living. But yeah, she is a weird woman. I haven't seen an appearance like her before. She sure is unique.
At the west of the cave.
Hey, it's getting boring. All we do is just walking. And walking, don't know where is the end of it. We didn't even find any sign or anything. Did we miss it?
You barbarians always complain when it's taking too long, and never always come up like your plan. Just be patient, we are almost there. This is literally why we never get along with barbarians.
Huh? Why do you sound like you hate barbarians so much? What did they do to you? I always try to be nice, but you seem like you can't accept my kindness? I just want to be friend.
You said what your people have done to me? Have done to us? Ha ha ha. Funny it seems like they never told you about the history, huh?
Huh? What story?
Yeah, you are dumb. Barbarians are always dumb. You said that you have heard about my appearance, right? Maybe you only heard a little bit. I will tell you a little story. Yeah, a war. That you all barbarians kill all of my races. And left me here. Lock me here. I mean, I understood that they won't tell this kind of history to the youngsters of Barbarian. Maybe to hide it. I expect haha.
Jordecky's steps were stopped, and suddenly her face was filled with shock, confusion, and anger. She felt like she wanted to kill Ilara at that time. Ilara also stopped her step and approached Jordecky, leaning her face to Jordecky's face closely.
What's wrong? Can't accept the fact that your race is a murderer and a cruel evil that genocide other races. Ha 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 ha. Well, at least now you know how evil your race was.
That's enough! I'm going to kill you right here!
As Jordecki shouted, a wave of energy surged from her body, creating a shockwave that threw her into the cave wall. Ilara was shocked. Jordecki was not herself anymore. It's as if she was consumed by a powerful anger. Jordecki started striking. Ilara dodged and chanted a shackle spell.
Unearthly chains!
Jordecki's body was wrapped with chains, preventing her to move freely. Jordecki tried to break free, but it seems no matter how hard she tried, the chains won't break.
Stop. It won't work. It's a chain from the nightosphere. So the harder you try, the stronger it gets.
Ah! Ah! Release me!
It seems like your nature as barbarian was shown here.
You will pay for this. No one will ever disrespect my race again like that. After I kill you. After I kite.
Slash! Before Jordecki finished talking, Ilara cut her tongue off.
What's wrong? Why did you stop talking? But yeah, I will keep you like this until we get out of this cave. Come.
And without a word, Jordecki follows her. Her body moves by its own, and then they keep walking to find a clue. At the east.
Yeah, I found it. Look at this wall. It written something big.
Where? Oh, I see it. Wait, what is it written? Huh? Well, just write it down.
All right, paper magic.
Dawson start to write the letter that looks like symbol on a paper, and after they finished writing, they went back to the middle again. And with a surprised face, Dawson and Franz saw Jordecki's body with a chain and couldn't move. They rushed quickly to her and tried to realize her, and they were also shocked when they saw Jordecki without a tongue.
Hey, what happened? Where is Ilara? Jordecki? What happened?
Dawson shouted with anger.
Well, hi. So before anything further happen, let me explain.
What did you do to Jordecki? Answer me before I shoot another bullet, and this time I won't miss it.
I said, let me explain. So first she tried to kill me, and so I sealed her and cut her tongue off. But let me heal her tongue first, so she could talk again.
All right then, heal her right now.
Dawson moved away from Jordecki, and then Ilara cast a spell at Jordecki.
Heal!
Jordecki was healed, and then shouted at her.
You bastard! Let me cut your body into two, you asshole!
Hey, Jordecki, calm down. At least explain to us what happened.
She disrespect my race. She disgrace my race. And I will kill her no matter what. Get me out of this spell!
Hey, chill out. I'm just saying the truth. And actually, I don't really hate you. I just want to test a little bit of your knowledge about the history. So maybe you, and your generation, and the younger ones could prevent that genocide to ever happen again.
Huh? You clear...
Jordecki, first of all, you need to calm down. We need to hear the story from Ilara. Ilara, tell us. What is it?
Wow. I don't know that you guys want to hear my story. But okay then, if you guys really insist, and I guess it would make you know the chronology of this conflict, and maybe it will help to clear the misunderstanding.
Ilara starts to tell the history of her race fighting off barbarians to reclaim their rights and to protect their lives from the barbarians' massacre. Dawson and Franz get their ear ready and right to hear the history. Jordecki also hears it right, and after Ilara finishes telling the story, Their faces turned to despair, and quite sad, and flabbergasted.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, no problem. All of it has already happened a long time ago. The rape, the killing, the torturing, and all of the evil thing that they have done to us. I already forgive, and I don't hate them. But it's my fault. I really want to tease a barbarian a little bit. And yeah, still share some historic event so they don't do the same thing again to another race. But I think I've gone too far. And that's also the reason I don't want to team up with Jordeki from the beginning. Because yeah, I still can't have a good relation with a barbarian. Yeah, I think that's just a natural trait, but seeing Jordeki friendly behavior, I think she is different from the other barbarian. But yeah, she still have those barbarian rage, of course. And yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
I mean, sure, we forgive you, and we're sorry for your loss. But I don't know about Jordeki. I think you should ask her by yourself.
Yeah, I forgive you. And I'm sorry that I lose myself. And can you please put off this chain from me?
Gladly, I'm sorry for my mistake. Release!
Finally, I am free. I can move my body by my own will now. Ha, all right, we all have the letter. And Symbol, time to arrange this. Sue Alara, please help us.
All right, so first this must be placed right here. And then this is here. And then there. And then yeah. Done. Time to cast it out. Can you guys lend me some mana? This needs a lot of mana supply.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Franz, lend me a hand.
Acer suore lumsorum dust.
Franz and Dawson help Ilara and boost her mana supply, and Ilara casts the spell. After that spell, the cave suddenly opens, and they start running outside.
Finally, we are free.
Wait, but where is Alara?
There she is. Hey, why aren't you coming out? You're free.
Yeah, Ilara, you're free.
Suddenly, Ilara smiled at them and started talking.
Thank you all of you for helping me escape this cave.
Haha, no problem. We couldn't have done it without you too.
There's something I've been hiding this whole time.
What is it? You're not planning to betray us, are you?
Ha ha ha, no. What I'm trying to say is that I'm actually dead. I'm just a walking corpse.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah. I've died a long time ago. But after I died, my soul was sealed in this cave by an evil being. And since you guys freed me, my body will begin to dislove. And I can finally rest.
No, you must be joking. Aren't you going to save your race?
The truth is my race had already perished from the war.
Wait, before you go, do you have anything you would like us to do in the memorial of you? Because we owe you our lives.
I suppose there's one.
What is it?
Find the one creature who sealed me in this cave. His name's Satan. He dwells in depths of dark place where everyone called the lair of Dragon Helheim. This is my final request.
If this is what you want, then your wish is our command.
Thank you. Now I can finally rest for a while. Good luck on your adventure. I wish all of you the best of luck.
Ilara said while started to fade away with light particles to the wind. The three musketeers look up and lift their hand to touch those particles, and then bow down to respect her.
After that, they make a memorial grave for Ilara and put a white flower on her grave, and they continue their journey. This time they went to the east, and in the middle of the journey they saw a familiar sight behind the bushes.
Hey, is that the small creature that led us to cave?
Yeah, I think so. Let's take a look.
They approached the bushes, and then they saw a small fairy behind it.
Is this the creature that trapped us before?
The fairy smiled and nodded and faced towards the south part of the forest, and then flew away.
Hey, wait! Where are you going?
But it seemed like the fairy had disappeared. And then they took a look at the south part of the forest and saw a village there.
Hey, look. A village. Maybe we could get some rest there. It's been a long journey since we left the cave.
All of them agree and start walking towards the village. They finally arrived at the village, and the view of the village was unbelievable. It had yards of beautiful rice fields and a small farm with animals. It also got a long river, lot of trees, and walls surrounding the village. It was very beautiful and eye-catching. The three musketeers gasped together and said,
Woohoo! Amazing!
And then they went inside the village, but got stopped by the guard.
Where are you all from? What's your business here?
We came from the east. We came here to take a rest. And for recreation.
Okay then, please fill this registration form to get inside.
Okay then, let's fill this form first.
And after they finish filling the form, they finally get inside the village.
So, what are we going to do first?
I want to find some place so we can rest here.
I want to go around the village and meet all of the villagers. I also want to go to the rice field.
All right then. I will buy a food supply for us.
Well, let's separate then. Let's meet again at the village hall.
And then all of them separated and went to do their own things in the village, come to Dawson's point of view. After a little bit of searching, Dawson had finally found some place for him and his musketeer friends to live in.
Excuse me, sir. How much does it cost to stay here for 1 week?
Oh, are you a foreigner? Good. It's actually free for foreigners to live here, but only for a week, and after that you'll need to pay.
Wow. Well, good then. How many rooms do you have left, sir?
There are only 2 rooms left. How many rooms do you need?
Well, that's perfect. I will take both of them.
Well, here's your key room. Your room is 101 and 102. On the upstairs, enjoy your stay.
Okay, thanks.
Then Dawson went upstairs and opened the door to the room, and he was flabbergasted because the room was so small and only had a bed, a table, a lamp, and a window.
Wow, this is actually smaller than I expected. But yeah, what can I expect from a small village? At least we got some place to rest.
Dawson then put all of the stuff under on the table and lay on the bed. The bed is quite comfortable, and suddenly he felt sleepy.
I think I'm gonna take a little nap.
And then he slept. Come to Jordecki's point of view. Jordecki was actually having fun. She went around the village and greeted all of the villagers. Even if some of the villagers got scared of her, she still tried her best to communicate with them.
Hey yo, I'm here. I'm Jordecki and I'm a musketeer. Can you guys show me around?
Yeah, sure, but aren't you a barbarian? You don't look like a musketeer at all.
Yeah. I mean, a musketeer is a title that was given to a person that's strong enough and qualified. That's how it works, right?
I mean, yeah, but I've never seen a musketeer like you. They usually look noble and tidy. But yeah, this world is huge. Anyway, you said that you want to go around this village, right? I could help you with that. Follow me. First, let me show you around the farm. And yeah, don't play around with the cow. I know you're strong.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much. And also, I want to go to the rice field, the river, and lot more. Please take me there.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Follow me then.
And then Jordecki followed the villager. She had a lot of fun. She played at the rice field, the farm, and she definitely played with all of the creature in there, and she also went to the river, played traditional games with the villagers, and took a look of the village from the top of the roof. She'd definitely get reprimanded by the person who owns the house, but she had a lot of fun there. Come to Fran's point of view. Franz wandered around the village to find the best food to eat and find some equipment for their next journey. First, he went by to a potion store.
Excuse me. I would love to know the price of each potion that you sell here. From the cheapest to the most expensive one. And please recommend me the best one.
Oh yes, welcome to the store. I will give you the list of the price for the health potion and mana potion. They all price the same. The small one cost 5 bronze, the medium cost 1 silver, the big one cost 2 silver, and we also have another potion, like agility potion, strength potion, speed potion, flight potion, fire endurance potion, etc. If you are interested, I could give you the best price for it.
I will just take the medium health potion and mana potion. I would like to have 10 of each of them.
Okay, you don't want the other potions?
No, thank you. I will only take the health and the mana. Here's the 20 silver. Make it quick.
Okay then, here is your potion.
Thank you.
You're welcome, please come back later.
After that, Franz went to the magic store. He went there to buy some magic scroll that would be useful for them. Franz got inside the store.
Welcome to the magic store. What can I do for you?
Excuse me, is there any sea magic scroll, teleportation scroll, and also meteor scroll?
Whoa, you are asking for a very high-level magic scroll, but luckily I have those. You're lucky because this is the only last one I have.
So how much is it?
All of this cost 20 gold.
Here's the 20 gold, thank you.
Franz give the gold to the sorcerer while taking the scroll and then leave from that store.
You're welcome. What a unique person. What he will use that for anyway. Ha ha ha. Time to go for a little nap again.
The sorcerer said that after Franz left, he slept at the counter. Franz then went to a merchant that had foodstuffs like fruit, meat, and vegetables. He bought all of them, and he also bought some spices and some bread for his friends. After that, Franz went to the blacksmith to look for some items and some equipment. He went inside the blacksmith shop.
Excuse me, may I see some items that's inside here?
Sure, go ahead.
Franz looked around to find something useful, and he suddenly saw a unique-looking gun and some weird, long, small stuff. And then Franz asked the blacksmith,
What is this long, small thing? It looks like a stick.
Oh, it's a weapon with magic. The stronger your magic is, the stronger the weapon is. It's thin and long and small, perfect for people who use magic weapons. You want it?
Well, I may get one of these.
All right, anything else?
Well, could you repair this armor? There are 3 of them. One of the armor is quite thick. So yeah, I want it to be ready in 3 days, thank you.
All right then. Thank you. So this magic stick will only cost 3 gold. And for this armor repairment, it cost 20 silver each for the 2 armor. And for the thicker one, it cost 30 silver.
This is 3 gold and 70 silver. I will be back in 3 days, thank you.
Franz got out of the store while carrying the magic stick, and then he went to look around to find some information about this village. Time passed by. It's already evening. The sun had almost disappeared. Franz and Jordecki were heading to the village hall, and now both of them are at the village hall.
Hey, Jordecki. Why do you look so different? What is that flower thing on your head? And what are those clothes? And what's up with your face? You look so different.
Oh, this thing on my head? They call it… what was it called? Ooh, I think it's called flower crown, yeah, or crown flower. I don't know. And the clothing looks good on me, right? These are traditional clothes from the village. It feels so comfortable. And about this thing on my face. I don't know what is this, but they just painted my face with powder and add some stuff to it, so I don't know.
Oh, okay then. So where's Dawson?
I don't know. Let's just wait here. And by the way, did you buy anything?
Oh, yeah, I bought some food. This should keep us full for a while.
Franz said while grabbing it out of his internal storage skill.
Here you go, some bread toast. Kinda big for its price, to be honest.
Franz said while holding a warm bread toast in his hands.
Wow, your skill is very handy. Thank you for the toast.
Jordecki said and took the bread and ate it.
Now time to wait for Dawson.
An hour has passed, and it's already nighttime, but Dawson never came.
Where the hell is he? We've been waiting for an hour, and that piece of nature never came.
Well, I think we should look for him. And if we find him, let's give him some lesson.
Yeah! I really want to give him a lesson. Let's go!
Jordecki said while getting up and run forward, and she suddenly hit something.
Hey, be careful. Why are you so hurry? What happened?
I think I hit someone. Oh my goodness, it's a kid. Sorry there. Are you all right?
The kid nodded and got back up. The kid has a dark skin, long black hair, and a big round eyes.
What a cute kid.
Don't tell me that you're attracted to kids. You're not pedophile, are you?
No, I didn't mean it that way. By the way, kid, why are you out here at this time? It's really late. Where do you live? Do you want us to accompany you safely?
The kid looked scared and a bit confused at the same time. The kid looked like she's about to cry.
Shh. Calm down, kid. We are not a bad people. We are just trying to help you. Don't worry about that guy right there. He may look scary, but he is actually a generous person, so don't worry. But he might be actually a little bit pervert, so be careful. Shh.
A pervert? Damn.
Jordecki tried to convince the kid with her eyes and her facial gesture, and the kid was actually convinced and got closer to Jordecki.
But please, help me to get home, big sister!
The kid said with a cute little voice while being shy. Jordecki and Franz' heart is beating really fast because of how cute she is, and the Jordecki replied with a big smile and friendly face.
Sure, let the big sis take you home!
The kid now relieved because there are now 2 people that she could trusted beside her.
Now where are we going, kid? Could you give us directions?
Sure, it's over there,
said the kid while pointing at the west side of the village hall.
Oh, right there? Okay then, Franz. You lead the way, I will carry her.
All right then, but beware of Bandit, though.
Just chill. What's the worst they could do?
All right then.
All of them went towards the west side of the village. After a little bit of walking,
Turn left.
Aye, turn left, Franz.
Yeah.
they turned left and then walked forward.
Here, that is Grandpa's house.
The kid pointing at an old house that looks like a hut, with a small lamp outside that house and a small window.
Oh, this is Grandpa house? Wait, let me call Grandpa for you. Franz, call her Grandpa.
Why don't you call him by yourself?
Because I'm holding this cute little girl on my hands. And if I shouted, she will definitely cry. Now hurry up and just call him.
All right. Excuse me. Hello? Anyone there? Hello?
Franz keep calling the grandpa and keep knocking at his door, and then the grandpa comes out and said,
Yeah. Who are you? I'm not in the mood to talk right. Oh, Siru. I've been looking for you. Grandpa is really worried. Thank goodness you are back. Ho, ho, ho.
The grandpa's expression went from sadness into happiness, and he approached Siru and took her away from Jordeki hands and hugged her very hard as he is dropping a tear of joy because how he miss her and how happy he is that he can finally meet his granddaughter.
Grandpa!
Siru said, while also crying and hug her grandpa very hard, and after a long cry between the two of them, Siru finally felt tired and fall asleep, while still holding on to her grandpa.
Wow, how long has she been missing? It seems both of you haven't met for a long period of time.
Oh, just today at the evening, Siru went out, and then she went missing. I was panicking and almost got a heart attack. Thank you so much for finding her. Is there anything that I could do for you to repay your kindness?
No.
If we may request, please give us some place to live for just a day or two. We would be happy for that, and yeah, don't need worry for food or anything else. We could handle it, and prepare it by ourselves. Just prepare us some place to sleep and live. Could you?
Yeah, sure, I would love to. Come inside.
The grandpa agreed and invited them to come inside the hut. Then they went inside. After that, the grandpa and Siru went to the back of the hut to prepare some food and drink for them, even if he know that they could make their own meal. But it's the polite way to greet your neighbors in this world, so Jordeki and Franz have no problem with it. While the grandpa was busy preparing food and drink for them, they have a little chat.
Why did you ask to stay here? We helped that kid generously without expecting any return.
Yeah, but if we didn't ask anything in return, we won't have a place to live, because we didn't know where Dawson went.
Yeah, we could just sleep outside.
No, that wouldn't be a safe thing to do. We don't know what danger is roaming around this village that's waiting for us. And this village is very suspicious. You know that, right?
I don't know, but this place looks safe to me.
Well, you are one clueless barbarian with almost zero survival instinct. I will explain it later. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, and don't say I'm a clueless barbarian. I may be a barbarian, but that hurt my feelings, you know?
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry about that.
The grandpa and Siru came back from the back.
What you two are talking about. Why don't you guys take a seat first, rather than standing there, ha. Here, take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Jordeki and Franz said while both of them were taking a seat.
Sorry if my house isn't that big, ha. This is just a hut after all.
Oh, it's fine. No worries. At least you give us place to sleep and a place for us to protect ourselves.
Yeah, that's right. And, sorry for the inappropriate question, but how long have you two been living in this small hut?
Oh, us? So for me, it's about 43 years. I work as a wood seller. I've been working around maybe 36 years or more. For Siru, she had lived here since she was just 1 year old, before her parents died.
I'm sorry for asking that kind of question.
No worries. I just got carried on and almost told you about everything. Ha. Sorry if you got emotional.
Hey, let's change the topic. Let's eat this before it gets too cold, and after that, let's take a shower and then go to sleep.
Oh yeah, let's eat. Siru, you must also eat, okay?
Okay, Grandpa.
So yeah, let's dig in, everyone.
And then all of them ate the food, and they finished. Jordeki and Siru went to take a shower together, and Franz went to take a shower outside with his water magic instead of waiting for Jordeki and Siru. Shrish, the sound of the water, kept playing for a while. After Franz had finished, he got inside the hut and saw the grandpa holding a portrait of a family, but he didn't ask who were those in the picture.
Hello? So where should I sleep?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't realize you had been there the whole time. Did you see the picture?
Yeah, I saw it, but I'm not really curious about it, so where should I sleep?
Oh, yeah, I am sorry. We usually sleep on the bed, but I think it would be too much for us. So sorry, but you have to sleep on the mattress.
Yeah, no problem. As long as I can sleep, I have no problem.
Whoa, friends, how are you so fast?
I don't waste my time just for showering like you.
We're just playing a little bit. Not wasting our time, right, Siru?
Yeah, it was fun. Miss Jordecki balloons are very big. I love to play with it. I wonder if I would have those kind of balloons too.
But Balance? What is that, Siru?
Shh, Siru. What did I told you about that? It's a woman thing, Siru. Only us can know that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Decky. I won't do that again.
Yeah, no problem. Now let's go for a sleep.
Saru and Jordecki quickly walked towards the room and got on the bed, while Franz and Grandpa were sleeping on the ground mattress.
Grandpa, why don't you sleep on the bed?
Oh ho ho. Grandpa sleeps here so Grandpa could protect Siru from falling off from the bed, besides that Grandpa loves sleeping on the mattress.
Oh, okay then, Grandpa. Can I join?
No, Siru. You must sleep on the bed, or not the monster will catch you. The monster love to kidnap kid, but they're afraid of an old man like Grandpa. That's why Grandpa sleeps on the mattress to protect you.
Okay then, Grandpa, thank you. I'm going to sleep with Sis Decky.
All right then, let's sleep, everyone. I will protect you, Saru.
After a while, all of them had slept. Franz, still thinking about balloons, and asked Jordecki,
Hey, what balloons?
You really want to know, huh, pervert?
You know what? Forget it.
Franz replied, and then tried to sleep. The same goes with Jordecki.
Suddenly at midnight there's a crack sound from the outside of the hut. Jordecki is the only one who heard it.
Who's there?
Jordecki shouted and sneaked outside and opened the door. Then she saw a man, a middle-aged man, holding a torch and a pocket knife.
Hey, what are you doing here? Are you a thief?
Oh, yeah, excuse me, ma'am. Are you new here?
Yeah, I'm an adventurer. What's wrong?
Oh, so why are you here?
Huh? I lived here for a while. I already make an agreement with the people that lived here. What's your problem with it?
Oh, well then, can I know if you're not lying?
Huh? So do you think I'm lying? Let me show you that I'm not fucking lying. First, let me
Hey, what's so noisy out there?
And then Grandpa walked outside the room while still looking sleepy. And then he saw Jordecki standing outside while talking with a man.
Huh? Who is there? Jordecki, what are you doing this midnight?
Yeah, this man right here is trying to sneak in and I'm not going to let him get inside this place. Look at this suspicious man. He definitely into something wandering at this night, bringing a torch and a knife. You trying to kill someone, huh?
What's wrong? You sounded really mad, and it looks like that this man is dangerous. May I take a look?
And then the grandpa walked towards the door and took a look.
Oh, this guy again. What is your business? I have already told you that I don't have any child in my house, so why are you still coming?
The grandpa said while shaking his head off and refused to look at him again.
Oh, really? But I thought there was a girl living in this hut with you? I heard it from the neighbors, so yeah, it might be true. So I'm here to check inside, to see if it's true.
There are still some people that's inside my hut who is taking a rest and sleeping, and this woman is one of them. So I suggest you come back tomorrow and check this place again.
Well, okay then. See you tomorrow. I will come back again in the morning. Make sure you are ready.
Yeah.
The grandpa said, and then the man left the hut and walked away. After that man has walked far enough, Jordecki got inside the hut with Grandpa, and then she asked,
Who is that man? And why was he asking about children? Is he a pedophile? I can kill him if you want to.
No need to kill him. He is just doing his job. This village duty, to be precise.
Huh? What kind of job is that? So weird.
Yeah, you will understand soon. For now, please take Saru somewhere away from this hut.
I mean, sure, but why? Is there something wrong?
No, just do what I told you to. Just take Siru away for a while.
Yeah, I would do that gladly if that would help, but why? What happened?
No, I can't. You won't understand.
The grandpa finally lost his temper, and a tear dropped from his eyes and woke up both Siru and Franz.
Huh? What happened? Why are you guys so noisy? Can't we just Why is Grandpa crying? Jordecki, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. He just suddenly got mad and cried when I asked what's going on. I think he has a lot of problems that he can't just tell. Okay. I will just do what he want. This is also for Siru, the cute little girl with a bright future that I just met.
Huh? What just happened?
Grandpa, why are you crying?
Siru came out the room and then go near her grandpa, try to wipe his tears off. But Grandpa still cried.
Here, has a teddy bear, Grandpa.
Siru, you really are a beautiful and innocence and a good kid. Grandpa really proud of you. Now Grandpa feels better. Ha ha, look at this.
The grandpa said while showing his smile, but tears still coming out.
Don't lie to Siru. Grandpa teach Siru not to lie, so don't lie. Siru doesn't like it.
Siru said with an angry sound, but still cute and with a pout face.
Ha ha. Yes, Siru. Sorry if Grandpa lied. Grandpa is actually tired. But that is not something that Siru must worry about.
No, it's something that Siru must worry about, because Grandpa has taken care of Siru for a long time, and now it's Siru's turn to make Grandpa feel happier and help Grandpa with Grandpa problem. Grandpa could borrow Siru teddy bear to make Grandpa feel happier. It works for Siru.
Ha ha. Thanks for the help, Siru. Grandpa appreciate it.
The grandpa wipe his tears and then smile and then hug Siru.
Grandpa is very proud of you, Siru.
Yeah, Siru, also proud of Grandpa. Don't be sad again, okay? Siru doesn't like that.
Oh, what a cute family. I almost cry and shed a tear a little bit.
Yeah, that's a nice view, but more importantly, what's wrong? Can you tell me what had happened?
Oh yeah, I forgot, so I'm going to tell you from the beginning what happened. Listen carefully, okay?
Yeah, okay then.
After that, Jordecki told Franz what happened from the beginning until the end.
Wow, so that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. So would you help Siru?
I mean, I have no problem helping a kid. Maybe to save her life. But this is odd. I knew this was odd from the beginning when I got inside the village and wandered around here to find some resources.
Franz said with a look that he finally figured out what was actually going on.
Huh? What? What is it? What odd?
Did you realize when we entered this village we hadn't seen a single child at all? I don't exactly know what happened, but it seems like it has some reason from the man's behavior that came to this hut.
Huh? If I think about it, you are actually right. I never met a single child when I played around this village.
Well, we must meet Dawson first. We must find him and tell him about this, so we don't move alone. And only the two of us. After all, he is the only one that can lead something with good strategies. For now our goal is to protect Siru, and hide Siru from the villagers.
Franz said while he was looking around the hut.
That's a good idea. But how do we hide Siru? Is there anything that we can use? The people will immediately know if they see a person this short. They will immediately think it's a child.
Jordecki replied, while rubbing her head, looking a bit confused.
Yeah, about that of course, I already figured it out.
Oh, what is it?
Hey sir, you have a large basket that you usually carry around to sell those small woods around the village, right?
Oh, yeah. What are you going to use it for?
Oh, for Siru, of course. I guess Siru's body would fit perfectly in those basket, and that basket that you used is also quite big, and Siru's body is also small.
Okay. Then I will prepare the large basket.
The grandpa pick up his large basket and bring it over to them.
Here you go,
the grandpa said after bringing them the large basket.
Oh yeah, thank you. Siru, please get inside this basket.
And then Siru start to put her feet inside the basket and sit there, and it fits perfectly, and there are still some space in the basket.
Oh, you're so shooty sitting like that, Siru.
Jordecki said with a smile while covering her mouth and waving her hips and head.
This is nice. Siru fits perfectly inside this basket. Well, it's time for you, Jordecki, carry this behind your back, and don't forget to cover it up with a large cloth, and then done.
Franz said while showing Jordecki how to do it.
Whoa, that's amazing. Let me try.
And then she tried to cover the basket with large cloth, just how Franz do it.
Is this how you do it?
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa, great! Now I know how to do it my own.
Well, so for now, let's sleep. We must get our energy back for tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we must go back to sleep. Siru is also looking sleepy,
said Jordeki. While Siru was trying her best to make herself awake, Grandpa still looked energetic as ever.
All right then, everyone. It's time to sleep and get ready for tomorrow.
All right then, I will pick Siru up first from this basket,
said Jordeki while picking up Siru carefully.
All right, there you go.
Jordeki carries Siru around her hands and bring her to the bed and sleep together.
Let's go, sir. Let's go back to sleep first. Hello, sir?
Ah! Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking if this will be all right.
Don't worry, sir. It will. Leave Siru to us. Now let's go for a sleep first. We need to restore our energy, and an old man shouldn't be sleeping this late. Haha. It won't be healthy, so let's sleep, and think about that tomorrow. We already do what we can today.
Oh yeah, okay then. I trust you both, okay?
Yeah, sir.
And then both of them went to the room and slept again until tomorrow morning. In the morning, Jordeki woke up first.
Ah, I have a good sleep. Now it's time for go outside and patrol and go around. Well, maybe a little exercise before I go around and search for more information,
Jordeki said while getting up from bed and went to the back of the hut and then wash her face with water inside the bucket, and after that she'd take off her clothes and then train. She's training with a barbarian style, and with her barbarian tradition, a barbarian always take off their clothes when they're training. So this is normal. She swing her axe brutally, but sharply and with high accuracy, all thanks to her barbarian strength, and after she train a bit for a while, she meditates. Barbarian don't usually meditates, but Jordeki learned this from Franz, and meditating would increase her awareness more and become more calm in battle, and after she meditate, she put her clothes back on and went outside.
Ah, what a wonderful weather. Now I must wait for Franz to wake up, or I should go find Dawson immediately. Aha! Let's search for some food first. But how am I going to protect the hut? I don't have any magic that would be useful. Aha! I would just make a trap inside the hut. Ha! I'm literally smart.
And then she setting up the traps inside and outside the hut and outside the room, and then she left a letter on the bed, which is next to Siru.
Well, I think it's done for now. Time to go out and search for food.
And then she ran outside the hut.
A few minutes after Jordeki left the hut, Siru suddenly woke up but was still half asleep, and then she looked to the right of the bed, and she saw a letter, and then Siru was curious, and she opened the letter, and she read the letter.
So for anyone that read this letter, I just want to tell you all that I went out for a breakfast, and to find some more information, I will come back as soon as possible. But if I didn't came back after the sun goes down, then you can assume that I'm at the village hall waiting for you guys. And maybe that's all? And please be careful. I set some traps around this house to protect you all from intruders. So be careful. The traps ain't that much, so yeah, bye-bye. Love, Jordeki.
Then she started to get up and took her teddy bear and tried to go out of the room, but she remembered that Jordeki had put some traps, so she walked outside carefully while mumbling.
Why did Sister put a lot of traps? It's hard for me to go out,
said Siru while mumbling and walking carefully through the traps. After a long, careful walking, Siru finally arrived at the back of the hut.
Finally, time to wash my facey.
And then she splashed water into her face.
Time to clean myself until Grandpa and Brother wake up.
And then she started to take off her clothes and then splash a whole water into her body.
It's finally done. Time to get out. Oh, I forgot. I can't for some reason. Sister, Grandpa, and Brother won't let me. Sigh, I guess next time. It's time to have breakfast. Siru is very hungry,
said Siru while she dries herself and wrap herself with towel and went inside the house and put the dirty clothes at the basket. And after that, Siru finds some clothes to wear on inside the other basket. Siru found one of her favorite colored clothes. It's purple. And then Siru wore it.
Whoa, this actually fits very well. I love this shirt. And for the pants, I'll just wear the same matching pants with the shirt. And then perfect. I hope Grandpa, sister, and brother would love this.
Siru put on her clothes.
Yeah! Now it's done. Time to tidy up Sister Trap. It's actually very annoying. What if Grandpa and brother suddenly step on it? I will do my best.
Then Siru tidied up the traps while she was tidying the traps. There is some knocking sound at the door. Siru, look at the door.
I'm coming. I hope that is Big Sister.
Siru, go to the door and unlock the door and open it.
Who is there? Is that you, Sister?
While opening the door, but all she saw is a big, tall man standing right in front of her. Then Siru asked while trembling.
Who are you? You are not Sister.
Oh, yeah. I'm not your sister, but perhaps... Can I meet someone inside here? I know them. I'm actually one of you, sister friend. Did she told you about me?
No, not at all. You aren't Sister Friend. Get away from here before I scream.
No. I mean, no harm. Don't scream, it would also be very bad for you. It won't end well. Trust me. So does brother is in the inside? Because I know sister is out to search for some food.
No, I said get out.
Shh, be quiet. It won't be safe if you scream, okay? Just trust me. Stay quiet.
The stranger quickly shut Siru's mouth and rolled inside the hut and holding Siru.
Siru tried to reply, but her mouth was covered up by the stranger's hand.
Okay, now let me ask you one question. Why the hell does your place have a lot of bear traps? If I roll at the wrong direction and make one small mistake, I would die for sure. Is this your sister doing? Oh, my bad. You can talk now, but please keep it quiet and don't move too much. But yeah, I'm still wondering how you can pass this bear trap so easily to open the door.
The stranger said and asked, a little bit surprised, and taking off his hand from Siru's mouth.
Finally I can talk and breathe. Who are you anyways? Why do you know a lot about Sis? Are you her boyfriend? And yes, Sis make this bear trap, but it's not that hard for me to pass this. I'm small after all. I could pass this easily. There's a lot of space in between the traps.
Oh, well, yeah, my bad. I am sister friend. You could say best friend. Yeah, I'm not her boyfriend. I'm not gonna date a barbarian. And yeah, you are impressive. And one more thing. Just like I said, I'm not a bad guy. I am your sister and brother friend. Just come here to help.
Oh, okay then. Siru sorry for suspecting you as the bad guy. Siru apologize. Please, forgive Siru.
Siru said while a little bit embarrassed and almost drop a tear.
Yeah, chill out. It's okay. It's actually normal for people to suspect other people that they don't even recognize. It's okay.
Yeah, Siru, sorry. But Siru want to know brother's name. What is brother's name?
Oh, brother, huh? Haha. Well, I will tell you. My name is Dawson. Dawson the Musketeers from Hindborn. Yeah, it's actually the three of us. Sister Yordeki and brother Franz.
Oh, but why do people call brother team as the Three Musketeers?
Haha, for the reason people called us the Three Musketeers. Well, not because we are a real musketeers. I mean, we use guns sometimes. But because we are always together, the three of us, and we are the strongest currently. Haha. And yeah, I don't know how the king also calls us that and set us on a mission. Well, we want the prize money though, but now, I think we all have one exact purpose. To avenge our friends. Oh yeah, have the people in this village talk about the Three Musketeers. Because we are supposed to have name by now.
Well, no!
Okay then, I also don't bother too much about name. All right, let's go back to the topic, but first, let's tidy up this place first and then wake brother Franz and anyone else you lived with.
Well, Siru Grandpa. Should Siru wake up Grandpa also? Because Grandpa looked very tired yesterday.
Oh, okay then, yeah. Maybe it's best to wake him up. Aha, I know how.
Huh?
All right, before that, let's get rid all of this annoying bear traps. To be honest, they are annoying as hell. And yeah, could be dangerous. Siru, stay aside, please.
Aren't we gonna tidy this place up?
Yeah, but with an easier way.
What is it?
Just see.
Dawson said while pointing his hand at the traps and said,
Absorbus.
After that, there is a little small black particles appear and absorb all of the bear traps, and then the hut become clean again.
What, is that a black hole?
Kind of like a black hole, but just like the tiny bit of them. I won't use the real one, because it would be very exhausting just for this kind of stuff. Haha, one small dust is more than enough.
Wow, brother is so cool.
Ha 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 ha, thank you. Now it's time to wake up, Brother Franz, and for Grandpa, I know how.
Okay, big brother.
Dawson and Siru then walked inside the room, and then they saw both of Grandpa and Franz sleeping on a mattress at the ground, and then Dawson tried to wake him up with a unique way.
Hey, Franz, dodge this arrow.
And after that, an arrow came out from Dawson's hand, whoosh, and flew with an insane speed towards Franz, but before the arrow could hit at him, Franz immediately dodged the arrow, and then he woke up and said,
Stop playing with your skill. I know you can absorb and throw something by just saying the name of it. But stop doing it every time you try to wake someone up. I could have died.
Franz looked annoyed, but also relieved, and wasn't surprised that Dawson was already there.
So, how did you get here? I mean, I won't be surprised if you use your skill to track down our scent.
Yeah, you're definitely right. This skill that I got is very useful for spying, actually, ha ha ha.
Whatever, so if you're here, you already know, right?
Yeah, the situation is not going too well. But thanks God, my plan actually going very well.
Huh? What plan?
So, I actually have noticed some awkwardness since we arrived at this village. But I try to act it cool, you know. Don't try to make you guys act immediately, and to make sure of it. The reason I want to find some place to sleep because I'm just tired, to be honest. And accidentally fall asleep. And, it would be efficient for me to act at nighttime and search for more information. Yeah, you know, do some little stuff, like...
Oh, yeah, I won't be surprised if you did all that and plan all that. So are we going to talk about the plan right now? To save this little girl?
Yeah, about that, let's wait for Jordecki to come first.
Okay then, should we wake him too?
Yeah, sure. He is the one who protects Siru, right? We could trust him.
Okay then, Siru, can you please wake Grandpa up? We will wait until Sister comes, okay?
Sure.
And then Siru woke her grandpa with a cute little tap and voice.
Grandpa, please wake up.
Yes, Siru? You woke up so early today? What's wrong? And who is this big guy? Why is he inside my hut?
Oh yeah, hi, my name is Dawson. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm their friend, so no need to worry about.
Is that real?
Yeah, of course.
This man is actually a good man, Grandpa. He saved me from something. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he saved me.
Oh, okay then. I will trust you, because Siru said good things about you.
And then he stood up and walked outside the room.
Come here. You want to talk about how to get Siru out of this village, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But can we wait for Jordecki first, so we can discuss it together?
Oh, yes, sure.
The four of them were sitting outside the room and talking about some useless stuff. While waiting for Jordecki to come, Dawson played with Siru, Franz, and the grandpa talked about a teapot. And a very long time has passed. Franz started to ask about her whereabouts.
Where is that woman? It's been a very long time. Is she actually searching for food?
Chill down, Franz. She would be here soon enough.
Yeah, but when? We have been waiting for her for so long, it's already noon.
Well, she will come. Oh, there she is.
Dawson pointing at the back of Franz.
Franz then looked back, and then he saw Jordecki's body that's covered in blood. But the blood isn't hers.
Hey, welcome back. So where have you been?
Killed some people. And yeah, got some food.
What? You killed people?
Don't worry. It's just some bandits that I encountered along the way while looking for food.
Oh, wait a minute. You're looking for food the whole time?
Yeah, actually, I don't like the taste. It tastes quite bland. And yeah, not good at all. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, though. Just bland, like there is no spices.
I mean, you're right. Not wrong at all, but at least we can eat those.
Spices? What are those?
Siru, spices is a thing that add another flavor to the food, that makes the food delicious and tasteful. And yet, in this village we rarely found it, so our food often tastes bland.
Oh, Siru, understand now. Siru now curious and want to know. Grandpa, can I get outside the village so I can eat another thing rather than bland?
Yeah, of course. You could go with them. They are also going to get out of this village.
Okay then.
Welp, haha. This makes our job easier, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to explain our plan. But first, how about we eat?
Yeah, that's right. All of us are starving waiting for you. You know that, right?
Yeah. All right, so first let's peel this deer skin and clean it first.
Whoa! Siru excited. Siru can finally eat deer meat.
Ha 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 ha! Don't worry, Siru. Sister will give you the most meat.
Yay, thank you, sis.
The three of them, Dawson, Franz, and Jordaki, started to work and peeled the skin of the deer and got rid of the inside of the deer, the organs, and any other thing that won't they eat. They chopped the deer and cleaned it. After that, they gave the deer to Franz.
Yeah, we give the cooking to you.
Yep, go on, chef. Our job has done.
Won't you guys just learn how to cook once? Huh, all right then. Let me handle this. I will make the most delicious deer stew ever.
And then he started to get all of his spices that he brought from his hometown, and he started cooking like a chef. All of them could smell the food, and the smell is a smell that they had never smelled before. It smelled delicious, even though they haven't tasted it yet, but they knew that it would be good. After a while, the food was finally ready. Franz plated it carefully and beautifully, and then Franz served it to others.
Dig ahead, guys, and let me know how it tastes.
Franz.
Yeah?
You should make more of this. This is so delicious.
And then he continued to eat like a homeless man that never ate before.
Iwe weaves right abwawodwet. And yum yum.
Wow! To be honest, this is the best food I've ever eaten in my entire life.
This is delicious, Siru. Happy! Yay, thank you, Brother Franz.
Well, glad to hear that you guys are enjoying it. Go eat fast, and then discuss about the plan.
Well, of course.
All of them ate the stew happily, and after a while they had finished eating, except Siru.
Well, I guess we can start now. Siru could just sit and listen to it.
Okay then, start it. We will listen.
So first, we are going to act at night. And yeah, we are not just going to save Siru.
So there's another kid?
Yup, and we are also going to save them. But for the plan, I think the easiest thing we could do is to burn this village down. But it would be very unethical, and would be difficult for us to save the children. Well, if we want to burn it down, we must save all of the children first. And for that, I already found a company to help us save all of the children. And the children I mentioned about were already taken care of by her, and she was a reliable one.
Wait, where did you met this person?
Oh, at night, when I was searching for some information, and I met her, and we just bump into each other. Because I was curious, I follow her home, and surprisingly, there are lots of children inside her house. And yeah, I was surprised, and a lot happened in one night, and she could help. So first, let's get out of this village by night. Yeah, but make sure to use some mana detoxification to yourself for Jordeki. I don't think she need it. Just don't make a lot of noise. And if some of you saw some people, don't hesitate to kill them. Woman or man, just kill anyone who holds you away. Note for Jordeki. Kill quietly, please. Don't make too much noise. And we are going to the middle of the village after we take all of the kids to the safe place, to burn this place down, even if it sounds unethical. What this village has done to the kid is more unethical. And yeah, we are going to save Siru after all of that children were saved. And that's the plan, save them one by one. So according to Lena, her house has around 32 children. Both of us could take 1 until 2 children, and Jordeki could take 3. And this plan could be executed perfectly if there are no disturbance. If the villager woke up, no doubt they would kill us all, but yeah, we are strong. So don't worry about that. Well, that's all. Understand?
But what if they surround us? And actually, the villagers are the same as the barbarian that Alara told.
Yeah, about that. It would be very difficult for us to defeat them, but there must be some route for their power, like catalyst or something. I haven't figured that out yet, but we should have no problems, even if they get more powerful because of that being. Normal human beings can't exceed their limits. And we also have the barbarian, and Franz, both of us, literally born talented. I mean, it would be a little trouble, but yeah, it won't bother us that much.
Oh, okay then.
We must get ready for the night.
Well, first of all, how about this basket? Before you told us about your plan, We already have a plan, so we want to take Siru out at the morning hiding her using this basket, and Jordeki is the one who's going to carry her. It actually doesn't seem like an exhausting plan like yours, but unfortunately, we must save the other kids. So, yeah, we can't use that plan, unfortunately. But are we still going to use this basket?
Yeah, just bring that basket, just for in case. We might need that for some extra carry or some stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Then all of them start to prepare until nighttime. And when the village is empty, there is no one else. And then they start the act. All of them start moving to that person's house, and Jordeki is carrying Siru inside the basket. And while in the middle of the walk, Franz asked,
Dawson, what is the name of that person? You never tell us about her name.
Oh yeah, my bad. Her name is Lena.
Oh, Lena, huh?
What's wrong? You know her or something?
Nope, just curious.
Okay then.
They kept going to Lena House, and then they finally arrived.
All right, guys. Just get inside and start to work.
And then all of them start to getting inside the place and open the door. After they open the door, a sudden knife was moving towards them and almost get into their throat, but got blocked by a mana shield that Franz always activate when he is awake.
Hey, what is this?
Who are you guys?
Yo, Lena, it's me. I bring some friends. Just as I said I would give help and bring some friends.
Oh, it's you, mate. Well, welcome then. Forgive my act toward your friends.
Yeah, no problem. So are you ready? And did all of the kids already prepared?
Yeah, we just need to take them out of this village.
All right then. Kids, let's gather up. All of you are going to meet a new world with brand new things.
Really? I'm excited to see that.
And the other also start to talk to each other with excitement. Dawson and the three musketeers smiled, and then Dawson shouted and said,
All right, kids. We need you guys to make 3 line and wait for your turn, okay? We will be back in time and rescue all of you.
And then they start to make a line, and the 3 of the musketeers start to saving them. 3 child has been saved, 7 child has been saved, 10 child has been saved, and so on, after there is only Siru and 2 children left.
All right, Siru, hold on tight. We will get out of this place.
Okay, sister.
And then Jordeki lifts Siru up, also Franz, and Dawson lift the other 2 children, and then they run and try to bring them outside of the village. The 2 of them has arrived safely, but Siru hasn't been there yet. In the middle of their walking at a small alley that's very silent, they suddenly encounter some villager.
Sister, why does all of people suddenly preventing us to go out of the village?
They're the bad guys, Siru. No worries, sister will take care of them all. Siru, stay behind, sister.
Well, who did we got here? One woman with a kid?
How about we kill them immediately?
You guys can do whatever you want with them, but just don't kill the child.
Yeah, of course we won't do such a thing.
Now catch them!
And then all of them started to run towards her while pointing weapons at her.
You really made me do this. Whirlwind!
And then she swung her axe around like a whirlwind and chop off all the village ahead that approaches at her.
Don't be afraid. Remember, we won by numbers.
And then the villagers started to approach Jordeki again, but they failed. All they got was a head flying into the air when they approached her, and then Jordeki laughed while showering blood on her face. It seemed like her barbarian blood had kicked in. After seeing that crazy act of Jordeki, all of the villagers were afraid, and then the chief had no choice but to gain Siru's trust by playing victim.
You monster! How dare you! We just want to talk about this nicely. That you could give that child to us, and we could turn her back into her family safely. You ruthless being, look at that kid. She's scared because of you now.
After that, Jordeki looked at the back and saw Siru also covered with blood and was trembling and slowly started to lose her trust for Jordeki and became scared of her. After that, Jordeki then calmed herself down and felt bad.
No, Siru. I was just trying to defend you from bad guys. I'm sorry if the way I tried to defend you made you scared. I'm really sorry. Please forgive me.
Jordeki said while kneeling down and tried to touch Siru's face, but Siru moved away and said with fear,
Get away, you monster!
Jordeki's heart was torn into pieces. She was very sad and very disappointed. In that moment of despair, the chief used a sealing magic on her, and then the sealing magic succeeded. A sudden wrap was coming out from the ground and wrapped all of her body, which she couldn't escape.
Hey, get me out of this!
Just shut up and go to sleep, you ruthless barbarian. You monster. Now, Siru, come with me. We will bring you into a safer place.
And then Siru slowly walked towards the chief and grabbed his hand.
Siru, stay away from him. You bastard! What did you do to her? I will kill you!
Shut up, you barbarian. Just go to sleep already.
And then he stabbed Jordeki head with a knife, and then blood poured out of her head, and then she suddenly passed out.
Sister!
No, Siru. She is a monster, not your sister. Now come with us. We will bring you to a safer place.
No, don't leave Sister alone. You bad person. Siru won't let Sister here alone.
What an annoying kid you are. Let me put you to sleep also.
And then hit Siru at the back, and then Siru lost consciousness. And after that, she was carried by the chief and taken away far from that place, leaving Jordeki there. After a while that Siru and Jordeki hadn't arrived, Franz and Dawson started to worry about them.
Where are they? I think we should go check on them.
But who will protect the children and guide them?
I will. Leave them to me. I'm strong enough. I'm a wizard after all. Don't worry about that, Dawson. Haha. You're a good man.
Oh, okay then. Just send me some telepathy if you need something.
Yeah. Of course I will. Just relax and leave the rest to me. You already helped enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Lena. May you be safe. Let's go, Franz.
Yeah, let's go.
After that, they quickly left and searched for Jordeki and Siru. Leaving Lena behind, they searched everywhere. The house, road, and everywhere. They even encountered some villagers, but they shattered them into dust with ease.
After a long search, they finally found Jordeki in some small abandoned alley. They saw Jordeki with a very poor condition and quickly rushed toward her.
Deki, Who did this to you?
She is wrapped with a seal magic. We must get her off that magic first.
Yeah, you're right. Franz, please use your arcane magic. I will heal her using healing magic.
Please hold a bit longer, Jordeki.
Enchanted heal!
Dawson said while putting his hand onto Jordeki's head, and the blood stopped pouring out.
Lex Enchanta!
The spell started to dismantling by its own, and then Jordeki finally free from the sealing magic. And then Dawson caught her in his arms and tried to wake her up. Her bleeding had already stopped, and she had been healed. But she hadn't woke up yet. Dawson kept healing her, and Franz tried to replenish her broken cell using his repair skill. After a long try, Jordeki finally woke up, and she coughed huck uhu uhuk.
What happened? Oh yeah, where is Siru? I must find her!
Calm down, okay? At least you're safe now. Thank goodness. We're worried about you. Let's go now.
No, we must save Siru. What if something bad happened to Siru? We must save her. If you won't, I will just save her by myself.
While getting off of Dawson's hug and trying to stand up, but immediately after she stood up, she couldn't even walk properly and almost fell down.
Ah, I must go to Siru.
Hey, all right, you just stay here. We will find Siru. Just be safe.
No, but
No, you stay here. Franz, please take care of her and bring her to Lena Place.
But how about you, Dawson?
I'll be fine. Trust me. I'm stronger than you when it comes to anything except magic.
Haha, yeah, sure. Don't die and make sure to come back safely.
And then Dawson ran away and searched for Siru. And then Franz quickly carried up Jordeki with magic and brought her to Lena and the kids.
Wait, we're just gonna leave Dawson?
He will be all right. After all, he is a real monster when he gets serious.
Yeah, I guess so.
Franz then kept carrying Jordeki to Lena, and then they finally arrived safely and Jordeki rested there.
After a long search, Dawson finally found some strange place that has 5 floors in it, and Dawson used his skill vision to look what's inside. With his surprise, there's a lot of armed villagers with one kid. Dawson saw that kid condition, and Dawson immediately burst into anger, and without hesitation, he immediately get inside the building and burst everyone into pieces at the first floor without a single word. The villager who saw that thing immediately went up the stairs in fear and screamed.
Help! A monster!
Before the villager finished talking, her body was cut in half. Her blood was sprouting everywhere, and her organs were scattered everywhere and cut in half. Dawson's eyes were filled with anger, and he started to go up the stair with his sword. After he got to the second floor, all of that poor villager can only watch their friends getting massacred, and immediately getting cut after a second. All of them were brutally killed. Dawson don't stop brutally kill them, no matter how old they are. What is their gender? The people can only scream and watch without doing anything. He keep going and keep going, massacred everybody at the current floor. He steps in until he reached the 5th floor. The moment he reached there, his whole body was covered with blood and covered with some pieces of organs. This time Dawson saw the kid directly with his eyes, naked and bleeding, half dead, and he also saw the chief in front of him. After that, Dawson immediately dropped his sword and dashed forward. No hesitation, no stances, and immediately punched that chief directly to the face, and the chief went flying back, even though the chief is still alive, but the damage he got is out of this realm. He almost lost his consciousness, and his body was inflicted with fear. Dawson didn't care if the villager were surrounding him. He kept going forward, punching the chief again. This time Dawson really lost his sense of humanity. Dawson had been overwhelmed with his anger. Dawson slowly approached the chief and said,
"Why did you do this?"
I'm just trying to help her to...
The chief got punched in the face before he finished talking.
"Why did you do this?"
Jay, just as I said, I was just trying to be help...
The chief got punched again before he finished talking.
"Answer me. Why? Not a single human being could ever do that dirty shit to a kid. You pig!"
You are the one who kill all of the innocent people here brutally. You are the monster.
People like all of you don't deserve to live on this earth. Hell is a better place for all of you. If we may meet again in hell, I would still kill all of you."
Dawson stared at the chief with dead eyes.
You gave me no choice but to use this.
Dawson looked at the chief's hand with realization.
"Wait, you! Siru! Stay away!
Dawson ran as fast as he could and grabbed Siru.
Explosion!
Then he exploded the whole place, also the place around it. After a massive sound of that explosion, Lena, Franz, and Jordecki looked directly into the direction of the voice, and they saw a very bright light from that direction.
I hope Dawson is all right.
Don't die today, you bastard.
Jordecki could only stand still and watch the view, and hoping that Dawson was still alive, she didn't say a single word. After that explosion, Dawson was holding Siru tight on his arms. Dawson's back was burned because of that explosion, but he's alive because of the mana armor he used. Siru's body doesn't get a single scratch from that explosion, but her condition is very poor. All of her limbs were cut off from her body. Dawson did his best, tried to save her and recover her limbs, but he can't. Siru is still breathing but lightly, and her heart rate is very low. Dawson then ran quickly to bring her to Franz, so Franz could recover her quickly. In the middle of his running, he saw a person was standing right there.
Hey, get out of the way! I'm trying to save this kid!
But that man still stood there.
You give me no choice.
Dawson prepared to jump and blast that man's head, but Dawson stopped right before he started to jump. To his surprise, it was actually Siru's grandpa.
What are you doing here?
I know Siru's time has come. She's dead.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Give her to me, please. She is my only family after all, and my time will also come.
What are you talking about? Siru is still alive. She just needs some help.
Listen to her heart rate while you're on your way to Franz. Her heart has already stopped beating, and she is no longer breathing.
No! Stop!
But Grandpa showed no sign of lying. He's very serious. And then Dawson immediately checked Siru's heartbeat and her breathing pattern, and what the Grandpa said is true. Siru had no sign of living, either breathing or a heartbeat. Dawson immediately fall into despair, denying, crying, and laughing. He immediately dropped Siru's body. He never failed to save anyone, but this incident changed him and hit him very hard. After a long laugh, the Grandpa stayed silent and started to walk toward Dawson and took Siru away. Dawson didn't realize that while he was screaming, laughing, going insane, the reason why he was this frustrated is because of his perfectionism. There was nothing he couldn't do, but this incident really hit him hard. Dawson started to lay down on the ground, keep screaming, and then hit the ground really hard, tears dropping down from his eyes. Nothing could explain how he felt. The Grandpa started to walk further and further, and he finally arrived at where Lena, Jordecki, Franz, and the other kids were. But he walked past them. Jordecki saw the Grandpa, and she also saw the Grandpa holding Siru on his hands. She tried to get up, but Franz prevented. Franz hold Jordecki and wave his head right and left. Jordecki understood, and she started to drop tears. Lena's face also looked sad. The Grandpa kept walking, and he got inside a forest. On his journey, he got injured by some branch and animals, but he kept walking until he finally arrived at 2 tombstones. He finally felt relieved and took a seat. Then he said,
Hey, what a family reunion, huh? Ha ha! Long time no see, my son.
The tombstone he was talking to was actually his son's tomb, and he said,
I bring a little friend for you. Or suppose I say, your daughter, ha ha. I'm sorry that I couldn't protect her. Maybe she wants to meet you and have fun with you. She was a sweet child. You are lucky enough to have a daughter like her, you know. She is very different from you. You are very naughty when you are a child, ha ha.
The Grandpa laughed, and then he started to breathe heavily. He put Siru's body next to the tombstone, and he lay next to the tombstone as well.
I think it's time for us to have some real family reunion.
And the wind blew calmly, and the night, the stars, the moon shone brighter than before. The Grandpa started to slowly close his eyes, and he took his last breath and rested in peace while sleeping next to his son and granddaughter. All of the place went quiet. Dawson got up from the ground and wiped his tears. His hand was shattered, the skin and the meat was ripped off, the bone was showing out. It's all because of the hitting and tearing the ground while he was desperate. His body was full of blood from the villagers he killed. He couldn't care less and started moving forward with a plain face. He finally met Lena, Franz, and Jordecki. Jordecki saw Dawson's condition and was shocked. Franz was also shocked, more shocked than Jordecki. He quickly ran towards Dawson and asked,
"Where have you been? We are worried! And what the hell is going on with that hand? What did you do?"
Franz looked worried with Dawson's condition, and he tried to heal his arm. Dawson suddenly looked up.
Sorry, I failed. I had failed.
Dawson started to cry again. All of them knew what had happened. Franz hugged him and said,
"It's all right. You tried your best. Because of your help, all of the children were saved. Thank you, Dawson."
Franz tried to comfort Dawson, and then Lena said,
"It's all right. We can't save everything, so it's all right. You tried your best."
Siru must be happy up there. I believe. We tried our best, Dawson.
And then Jordecki also started to cry. Dawson cried harder and kept saying that he's sorry for everything. Lena also looked sad, and then she started to drop a tear. The same with Franz. All of them grieved the death of Siru. After a while, they finally finished crying, and Dawson kind of accepted the death of Siru. Not fully accepting it, but his heart felt more relieved now. All of them comforted each other, and finally decided to take a rest after that long night. End of Season 1. Thank you for reading this short story. I will post the full version and the rest on Wattpad, so stay tuned.